again.
I wonder if... Huh, that's odd.
We never really left, but...
We never left at all, no. I did these out of order, I thought. Like, I'm pretty sure you weren't supposed to do Wonderland first, but it's still listed here first. So I wonder if that's dynamically maps to the order you did them in. Because they could change that very easily. Because I'm pretty sure... Because you can do these in any order, and I'm pretty sure I did these out of the recommended order. But whatever, it doesn't matter. Yeah. So we're back in.
Alright.
Start game as Riku. We're gonna do standard, not proud. Even though we probably could, I don't want to. Yeah, that's fine. Hurry up, go. Shoot, I don't care. So no, I was saying a second ago, this is the real game. This, in many ways, this story is more important than the story we just went through a second ago.
Yeah, I would imagine, considering the other one, it's basically like, oh yeah, you're gonna forget
One of the oh well, hold on, cutscene first, then we'll discuss one of the critical problems of Chain of Memories is what I was about to get into, which really is a critical problem that carries over to every other game in this franchise after this.
Where am I?
Stay asleep.
Who's there?
You should remain asleep. Here, between light and dark.
Between what? Oh! Huh? The king! Where's the king? Together we close the door to darkness. After that?
You came drifting here by yourself. You did not have the strength to overcome the darkness. Or maybe you were close to it.
As if I'm some kind of demon.
Turn from the light. Shut your eyes. Here, blanketed by the darkness, sleep is safety. Sleep is eternal. But...
Oh, what's this?
It is a door to the truth. Take it and your sleep ends as you take the first step toward the truth. But know this, the truth will bring you pain. Will you still go? There is no return to the security of sleep.
This seemed like a boring place to take a nap anyway.
That was very well said, Riku.
Huh? A door to the truth, huh?
So does he forget his powers too?
Yeah, pretty much.
No.
You gotta use cards here. I think it's honestly like the rules of this game are weird. We have a Soul Eater, by the way.
Yeah.
The rules of this game, of this Castle Oblivion, are odd. What the heck? I think I have to redo all my settings.
Nice.
I think my camera's inverted. Hold on, let me make sure this is right. I gotta be sure. It's difficult to tell. I mean, everybody knows the reversing the camera struggles. You know how weird it can be.
Level 1, I saw.
Yeah, I'm level 1.
D report?
Well, because he doesn't have a journal, so it's like Dark Report or something. I don't remember what it stands for. Let's find out. D Report. I don't know what that means. Riku's Tale 1. Bored with his secluded life, Riku dreamt of seeing other worlds. When he got his wish, when darkness devoured Destiny Island, and he was thrust into the outside world. While looking for his lost friend Kairi, he met Maleficent and accepted her help. But Maleficent had her eyes on Riku's strength and was working to make him her underling. She gave Riku the power of darkness, but as he used it, it gained power over him. This is why Riku fought his best friend Sora, and how his heart fell to Ansem, pursuer of darkness. But Riku's heart was freed by Sora's light. Riku, Sora, and the king worked together to close the door to darkness, but Riku was trapped inside in the realm of darkness. Will he see the realm of light again?
Maybe.
Nice little convenient recap for us there. So, Riku's different than Sora. We aren't going to build any decks in this game. Every floor has a predetermined deck.
Really?
And the stuff we have at our disposal is very limited. You may notice here we have the Soul Eater, and that's the only attacking card that we have. And we have the High Potion. And we are going to get 1, 2, 3 other cards.
I don't know. I kind of like
That's
the
it.
minimalistic,
I don't think either of them is better or worse, necessarily. This system works pretty well, though. Like, I mean, it's basically the exact same gameplay, except you never build any decks in this. You review decks, but, like, yeah, Riku cannot customize his card deck. He must fight with the provided deck. The cards in the deck will change as Riku advances through the game. So each floor will have a different deck than this.
Does he have slate? Oh, yeah, he does up there. Slates. Not yet.
They're all mysterious to us, though. We have dual attacks, friends. So we do have friends somewhere, and we have 3 standard slights that we will get to eventually. And I don't really need to set a shortcut because, yeah, scroll, I'll set a shortcut for a 0. Since the one thing that I dislike about this is I can't move the zeros wherever I want. They're placed randomly throughout the entire thing. But anyway, so yeah, the only one we have is a save point, and we have a, well, I can't even look at my world cards. That's no good. Whatever. What I was saying is that the rules of this place are weird because we established the memory loss thing is just nominee. But it seems like the combat stuff, like, for some reason, the rules of Castle Oblivion are like everything's run by cards. So even though Riku isn't being affected by Naminé's memory stuff, I think that his levels were reduced to 1, possibly because he's been in the realm of darkness and he's been turned into a bit of a loser because of the events of the last game.
Maybe.
Could be because of the cards. Also down here you will notice B12F entrance hall. That would be basement.
Okay.
We are in the bottom basement of Castle Oblivion now, which is why there's no door out.
That's why there's no door.
Yeah, we're not on the first floor. We are on the we are in the very darkest, bottomest depths of Castle Oblivion now. Everything's still rolling. We're good. Hollow Bastion.
All right. He doesn't need an explanation. He just knows how to do it.
He's got it.
He's a cool dude.
He's figured it out pretty fast. There's nothing much to do anymore. We walk up to the door, and the cards came like, and then he was like, "I'll take this." It's like, okay, is this gonna work?
Card.
This one card out of the 5 that showed up. So this is the only world in the entire game. Well, not true. 1 or 2 are going to get cutscenes, but this campaign is a billion times faster than Sora's because most of the Disney worlds are not going to have any cutscenes. He's just a boss, and then the hallways will have stuff in them. This one is an exception, though, because it's important to Riku's character. This is Hollow Bastion. What you see here is not real. It's the world of your memory. My memory? The things you remember from your time at Maleficent's castle became a card, and that card made this world. You've seen everything here before, haven't you? Yeah. So what now? Am I going to learn something? Maybe meet someone? You would meet the people in your memories, ordinarily. What does that mean?
Oh, and he's silent. No.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm asking you a question. Fine. But it better be you I run across next, voice.
His gloves would not be comfortable.
No.
Because they only go up so far on your hand.
Yeah, it's not a good position to have a glove end, really.
They're too small for him.
Any day now. So I am going to pre-play a bit of this campaign, but not as much as I did with the first one because it's so fast anyway.
Yeah.
And also because since we skipped all of the standard encounters last time, we technically did miss, like, battle arenas, enemy types, some different things. We're not going to be playing through this straight, unedited, but we will be, and I will be pre-playing a lot, but I think we'll be playing Castle Oblivion normally, just because I haven't pre-played it at all. So, anyway. Oh, oops, I forgot. I hit... Oh, crud! Oh, dear.
What?
The controls are flipped. Remember, like I said at the very beginning last time, it was like, I'm going to set this to work differently?
Yeah.
So, like, watch. Nothing's happening, because this is lock-on now, and this is reverse. I mean, to release, and this is the cycling. I just tried to lock on, and I used it wrong. Okay, so, hold on. This is going to be some trouble, guys. Now, you may notice no timer here on the black thing. I just press it. There's no reload. There's no. You don't have to hold it down. It doesn't ever change. It just goes. It just goes fast. You gotta go real fast, as they say. I hit the block. Stop! Goodness gracious, I gotta flip this immediately. Die. Thank you. Alright, now I have a card. Wonderful. Okie dokie. Riku's, so his levels up are a bit different. Darkness boost. We haven't gotten to that yet. We don't know what that is. But we can upgrade his HP, and we upgrade his attack power, and that's it. There's no new slights to be learned. There's no CP to be increased. We increase his HP, or we increase his attack power, that's it. I'm gonna increase his HP, because he hasn't got very much, and we can't heal right now. Did you see that?
I saw it.
Nice.
Okay.
Alright, I think I actually don't like the camera like this. I'm gonna have to check how it was in the other save file because I don't remember how I had it set and it feels off, and I want battle type B because this is garbage. No, that was not the way I wanted it. Oh gosh. Oh man, this is confusing. I already had it all set. It should carry it over. I have a completed save file with settings. It just should just maintain those settings. So a lot of Riku's combat options have not opened up to us yet. At this point, all we can really do is basic combat. We don't really have any options at our disposal. We don't have any slights, and there are no friend cards, and all we have is attack.
Did you level up this quickly with Sora?
No, I don't think so. This is much shorter, so I think there are much lower requirements to level up on Riku's side. Okay. I meant faster. What did I say? I meant that this campaign is much shorter. So like it needs you to level. They'll level you up much quicker. No. I don't get that. It seems out of character for I forgot. Yeah, I forgot his dodge roll. I was jumping and I was like, this looks wrong. Like I knew there was some cool thing I wanted to show you. I forgot it's his dodge roll.
Look at that.
And his form is much better than Sora's.
Yeah, it is. And he actually has a weapon.
Yeah, instead of a metal pole. Now you can get a very good look at the Soul Eater, too, since we've only kind of seen it in cutscenes. You can kind of look down there in the cards and get a good look at it. It's got an eye and a wing, and that's its thing.
Yeah, but it's sick.
I don't have any enemy cards, do I? I don't even know what a defender does. Protect. I guess it increases defense or blocks attacks until I reload. I don't know what that does. I forgot I don't have draw. I need to be. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Card break 1. It said card break with a numeral next to it. Could be a new mechanic. So this is the exterior battle arena for Hollow Bastion. Looks like it's out on a bridge on the exterior of the castle, but there are interior ones as well, which we'll hopefully see when we open a new place. Hey-oh. Dead. Again, there's a bunch, like, we skipped all kinds of stage hazards and battle arenas and stuff because I just blew through Sora's so fast.
Yeah.
So, and part of the reason I did that was because I knew we were going to be doing this, and Riku's is so much faster that, like, I don't mind kind of showing it a bit more.
Yeah.
Because otherwise there's not much to Riku's, other than cutscenes and boss fights. If we skipped the same way that we did during Sora's, like, it would basically just be cutscenes and boss fights and nothing else. Like, at least we saw a little bit in Sora's other than that.
This
like,
one doesn't seem like you need to grind very much.
No, and there's no Winnie the Pooh in this one. So
I don't think that would really work.
No, probably wouldn't. But I'm just commenting. That's one thing we don't have in this version. Okay, hold on. So while we're just wandering around here, Joey, your thoughts on the ending quotation marks of Chain of Memories? Since we just kind of did it and didn't discuss it, we can talk about it a little bit while we're here.
My initial reaction, I don't know if you're gonna keep it in or not. My reaction was, why make the game? Like if everything's gonna be forgotten in Jiminy's journal, it's gonna be, forgotten. Useless except for thank Nominee.
Good job, Jiminy. Good way to think ahead. I'm sure that when you wake up and the last thing you remember is being out on a green road, that note will clear things up for you. What a hero.
Like, literally, Jiminy he's got one job. He's there for one thing, and that one thing is to write it down in his journal. So, like, has he just not been writing it down?
Again, you can pause it and read his journal,
exactly,
but
I'm just saying, like,
gone.
has he not? Or, like, did the magic take it away?
It took it away initially. Remember, he pulled out his old journal and it was gone? But that has nothing to do with this journal.
Yeah.
Has nothing to do with this journal.
Because, like, this journal, like, if it's you could blame it on that, like, oh, whatever. But no, if it says thank Nominee after this,
he can write whatever else he wants into that. Nominee's not going to be screwing with it anymore. He can write whatever notes he wants to. Take this. Okay. So that brings me to one of the biggest critical problems with Chain of Memories. Now, a lot of the future, like, non-numbered games in the series, especially Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop Distance, are not, like, uncrucial parts of the games. you need to play them, and they were pretty much expecting, hey, you like Kingdom Hearts, right? You need to play this.
Yeah.
With Chain of Memories, they didn't really know, especially because this was back in the day when, like, a portable game was usually just, like, you know, a portable version of its console counterpart. So I don't think they were expecting as many people to play this one as they did to play the future entries in the franchise. So as such, this needed to set up Kingdom Hearts 2, but not really have a narrative thread of its own in many ways, and couldn't be too important. I say that of Sora's campaign. Riku's campaign is going to wind up being very important to Kingdom Hearts 2, honestly.
Okay.
It's kind of weird. But part of the problem with this game, and this is going to be a problem in Kingdom Hearts 2 as well, but I won't get into it. Sorry. One of the biggest issues with this game, and somewhat in Kingdom Hearts 2 as well, but in a different way, is that it spends all this time being mysterious and being like, ooh, guys in black coats, and what's up? What's up with that? What is their evil scheme? What are they after? They're part of an organization?
Maybe 13?
Maybe of 13? I don't know. But the point is, what do we learn about Marluxia or Larxene or Axel in this game?
That Marluxia and Larxene were gonna try to overthrow the organization, and Axel was like, no.
And Axel is so loyal to the organization that he would kill a member to be loyal to the organization.
Yes, to the organization.
Oh boy, is Axel a schizophrenic character.
Yeah, I'm getting that vibe too.
It's worse than you think
like,
it is.
Well, it's like they're trying to play him off as a not bad guy. But
He's a not bad guy, but he also seems to be a bit of an indiscriminately murdering sociopath.
Yeah.
So let's look at what everything we know about Axel so far.
Okay, we know that he's part of the organization. We know that he doesn't mind turning on his friend. Not even friends. He doesn't
mind.
If it's for the organization, then he'll kill like his teammates.
Now he says that like he's sort of like they try to make him sort of likable, I guess, or at least more likable than the other people there, and he doesn't want to fight Sora. It seems he's more concerned with fighting Marluxia and Larxene, right?
Right.
But he kind of, even then, he just seems kind of like a maverick.
Why did he free Naminé?
Because he's a maverick. He wanted to screw up their plan.
Alright.
He wanted to screw up their plan, right?
Sure.
And he really doesn't seem to care about who lives or dies too much. I mean, he killed Vexen, like, to preserve his cover or whatever. No, it seems like he just kind of didn't care.
Yeah.
It seems like he just kind of, like, well, whatever, I can kill Vexen and then get back to doing my job. Or whatever. Point is, mystery!
Yeah.
Woo! Right? And Kingdom Hearts 2 is going to have that as well, unfortunately. You'd think that game would be like, and here's the answers, but Organization...
That's gonna be 3.
Organization
Right.
13, because there are more of them, obviously. We saw in the end of the last one, there are more people in black cloaks sitting around.
Well, I already knew that, though, from the first game, because we never fought
did.
Lightsaber Man.
We never fought Lightsaber Man, and we never fought Man with 2 Keyblades.
Yeah.
And there was also Blindfolded Man with long silver hair who looked a bit like Riku.
I forgot about him.
He was one on top of the skyscraper, yeah. But anyway, was he Riku? Mysteries! So many questions! Let's see, where are we headed anyway? We're going here, okay. This way. Not getting good cards. I wanted a low card. I have a lot of high cards. I wanted a low card, so I didn't have to waste that one. But anyway, so what was it? Where was I? I lost my train of thought because somebody came in and I had to talk to them really fast. What was I talking about? I don't remember.
You're talking about mystery.
Oh,
like
yeah.
His silver hair Riku?
Yeah, mystery. Point is, the game, this game's like mystery. And Organization 13 in general is kind of there to be mysterious. In, like, not in an Ansem way from the first game, which is good, where it's like, here's a setup, and then, you know, a twist, and how did this happen? And then you find Ansem reports.
Kill all those
in the room that we are in, if I hit them ahead of time, they start with damage. This is strong initiative, so if I hit them, they just die. Oh, hold on, well, I didn't stun them that time, so this will be slightly harder.
Not much, though, from the looks of it.
Not particularly, no. This is the interior fight room for Hollow Bastion. Like I said, I want to show a bit more of the worlds this time around. Not like, not terribly much. We're not gonna, you know, go through this entire thing straight, because I'm still gonna have to grind a bit for levels, and I'm still gonna pre-play a few stages, but, you know, we're gonna see a little bit more this time around. I'm probably talking too much about Kingdom Hearts 2, but like Organization 13 is so much there just to be, ooh, what's going on? Whereas again, we know who Ansem is. Subversion, twist, he's not who we thought he was. And then we say why, and if we dig, we find Ansem reports that unveil the most of it. I mean, there's
none of that with the
there's still a real mystery to it, because even though we get those reports, it's like we aren't really seeing any of it. You know, we just kind of have to imagine it in our head almost. You know, what it actually looked like, what had happened, and then we see what seems to be part of his lab, where perhaps he was conducting human experiments. You know, at the very end of the end of the world.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's got a bit of something to it. Organization 13 is mostly here to be spooky, which is really unfortunate. And this game suffers because it's setting up mysteries for Kingdom Hearts 2, and then Kingdom Hearts 2 is full of mysteries as well. Whatever.
Do mysteries ever get answered yet?
Oh, plenty of them get answered. There are lots of mysteries in this game that get answered, but let me put it this way. There have been like 7 more games or whatever. No, not like, there are 7 total games. There's been a lot of games since this one. We have not seen Larxene or Marluxia since, because they are dead, right?
Okay, yeah.
Even in the prequel game, we do not see them. So, did you want more insight into exactly what they were trying to do, why they wanted to overthrow the organization, who they were, what was going on? Too bad. You're never gonna hear that.
They just wanted it. They wanted all that power.
They wanted.
Themselves.
Nobody needs to have all that power.
We're good at singing.
Oh man, that was.
We're hip with the music. You ever play Saints Row 3? Yeah, that's got a song in it.
Well, I don't know what that means. That has a song in it?
That song.
Oh, it has that song in it. Okay, cool. I know nothing about Saints Row. I can't upgrade my attack power anymore. It's limiting that, I suppose. It doesn't want me to be too powerful. It's trying to put a limit on how powerful Riku can be, which is not how things are meant to be.
No.
Dead.
So,
okay, nice.
This is a random question that probably isn't even going to get answered, but in this game, when you're Riku and when you're Sora, you start out and it's like, oh, your power is not what it used to be anymore. You got to start over. Kingdom Hearts 2, I imagine it's going to be the same thing, but is there a reason? Like, is it be like, okay, well, all that training you did in Castle Oblivion, it doesn't count.
They weren't using cards, I suppose. Maybe if they'd been using cards in Kingdom Hearts 2, it would have carried over. So here's the question, Joey. Which do you want to do? Start from level 1 or use cards?
Jeez, man. That's
what are you doing, man?
He's going nuts.
Die!
Man, I don't know. Those cards, they're appealing, but I don't know.
I guess because we only have so much to discuss during this. What do you... I mean, I know I've obviously been playing the entire time. What do you think of the system? This card system we got here.
Okay, it's interesting. I'm going to try to elaborate on that. It's something I've not seen before. I'll get, like, not... It's like... I couldn't tell you how to make this card system work, but they didn't do it.
I think in some ways this one works better than Sora's because he doesn't require you to build decks. It just has to do with... Okay, this is a spoiler, but I mean, that's not even really... It's a gameplay spoiler, so who cares? Remember during the Marluxia final fight, and I was like, man, I wish they'd done more like this with the card break thing?
Yeah.
I was like, that was me being sarcastic because that's totally a mechanic here all the time. If we play... Like, if this guy were to play a 9 right now and I played this 9, instead of just breaking... harmlessly, you would go into a card duel, where you have to do that thing we did with Marluxia, and that's what activates his slice.
Sick.
Yeah, and this, in a lot of ways, if they'd let you customize Riku's decks, but minimize the amount of things that go into it, then I think the system would have been fantastic. As it is, it works about the same, if not a little bit better than the first one, but you lose a lot of the cool stuff. Like, I mean, I think one of the big benefits of this system over a more standard action game is how many cool things did we get to do?
Yeah, no, see, that's the thing, is the possibilities are endless. Like, you get so many different cool things you can do. Like, all the, like, the big fire burst. Like, I mean, like, there's a whole, like, big page of slides.
Yeah.
But it's just, like, it just, okay, for me, from what I'm seeing, like, the biggest problem is that breaking cards is such a huge system in this game, but they don't give you the time in it.
And if you could jump at any moment, any point in your deck and use any card, I think it would, again, on one hand, that might make the game too easy, but on the other hand, it makes the game just fairer.
Yeah.
Because unless, like, it's you can just navigate. You can have your deck set up perfectly, but it doesn't matter if you're in the middle of a combo and somebody tries to attack you. You can't get to your zeros fast enough.
Right, and even if you have that one shortcut set up, like, you had 50 cards.
This
You're
one
not gonna be
neat
able to
trick.
cycle through.
Sorry, I'll leave it alone now.
I don't know. It feels like that'll come.
That's an episode. We'll continue to discuss mechanics and stuff next time after this cutscene.